Hey everybody, what is good? I hope that you're having a good day or night. Tell me down in the comments how's your day going. On this channel, I really care about my viewers and stuff like that. But I'm also glad that you took the time to take a break, come to a reaction channel, and just relax a little bit, right? I'm about to give a special music reaction to Baby Metal. Really love this band, and I haven't reacted to them in a while, so I thought I would now. So just sit back and give me your thoughts. Let's reminisce if you've heard them before or listened to them for the first time. I'll tell you a little bit more about it, but I first want you to grab a drink, sit back, and wait as Tazzz reacts. Okay. Yeah, I've been really fascinated with Baby Metal. Every time I've reacted to them and I've heard the wonderful comments about them, their fans. I love their fans because you've been very educational and kind in the comments, and I really appreciate that because I love learning more in the comments because I'm reading from actual real people who wrote it in real time versus if I Google search and it's some stagnant web page. It's not as fun for me. So thank you for the comments. Keep them flowing. So I've chosen another song by Baby Metal called No Rain, No Rainbow. And I was trying to pick songs that don't get, I think, the necessary limelight as some of their other songs, if you know what I mean. So what I'm saying is I don't try to pick trending songs all the time. I also want to pick songs that maybe don't get a lot of airplay or exposure because I really want to help the musicians gain more exposure and notoriety. So I think when I was doing my research, that was the only time I did actual research. This was one of the songs because I wrote it down on my list, so it must be. um, so yeah, I haven't heard it yet. I don't pre-watch anything. So it's called No Rain, No Rainbow. It's on their channel. Um, and yeah, so let me pretty much get into it. Make sure you support Baby Metal. If you haven't already, please subscribe to their channel, like and comment to the song if you like it. And if they have any music to purchase and you're able to, please buy some of their songs. Just imagine if it was you, right? If it was you, you would love some support and appreciation. Even if it's free support, that's always appreciated as well, okay? All right, so let me shut the hell up. Let me get right into this. And I'll tell you a little bit about my thoughts and perspectives afterwards because I don't pause my music portions because I like to get immersed into the song. Here we go. And wait as Tazzz reacts.
どうして眠れないのどうして夜は終わるのいらない何も
This was very like cerebral. Um, because well, I had the lyrics. I forgot to mention I looked at the lyrics before I pressed play to hear the reaction, but I didn't know how it would sound in the song. And then I just looked them up again, I brought them up after hearing the song. Um, but I wanted to first see the video for the first time because I wanted to see the emotion in her face because that helps me make a little bit more sense of the lyrics. So Sue Metal is that? I'm bad with names. I think that's Sue Metal. So this was her solo. It was just her, and it was beautiful seeing her in a different setting because I think all the other videos I reacted to, coincidentally, I think were like at the same concert. So it was all three of them in the center stage with a beautiful giant audiences around them and stuff and crowd. But this was like her walking down steps. So it was nice to see something in a different setting. I just love her voice. I just love something about her voice. It has such a crispness to it. So I was wondering initially what no rain, no rainbow meant, besides the obvious of what it means physically. But metaphorically, I wasn't quite sure. So, like in reading the lyrics, um, like it starts off, why can't I sleep? Why does the night end? I don't want anything, even tomorrow, the future without you. Um, that first line is a sense of sadness. When I think of rain, because it is known that rainy days can make people feel down and feel like bummed out and feel like sadness. So, on a metaphorical level, um, that is how I interpret it to be, this sadness. I don't want anything, a future without you. But then when I think about no rain, no rainbow, because if it does rain, the good thing about it for some people is that it produces a rainbow, and rainbows are beautiful. So when I take that and then I put it into here, like like another line that she says, even the despair becomes the light. Though an endless rain continues to fall, even the despair becomes the light. A sad rain throws a rainbow far, far away. So it's almost like that juxtaposition of, there will be sadness, there will be despair, but you have to have that glimmer of hope that there'll be something happy and beautiful at the end of it. Um, that's something that's really beautiful to take into your mind and to live that through your regular life because, I feel, we all have moments in our lives where we have sad things going on, something negative going on, frustration going on, but we have to have a hope. We have to have that hope inside of us that it won't be like this for long. At some point, it's going to be better. And if I think about that now, that can make sense to, when you have rain, there's usually a rainbow at the end. Or even if it's not a rainbow, the fact that the rain stops, you're in a happier place. So that's a beautiful metaphor. Let's see. So it also says in the lyrics, like towards the end, the endless rain fills my heart forever. Um, that just makes me think that that's going to always be a part of their lives. Like, if you take your own life, if there's a part in your life where you had a sad moment, you might remember that for the rest of your life. It'll always be a part of you. But that could possibly be something that grounds you, when you become happy or you're always aware that, there could be moments of sadness again. I mean, it's possible, but at least you're prepared for it. So that can also produce growth, fulfillment, and give you like a tougher skin, as I like to say sometimes. Sometimes when you learn through some sadness and some hard times, in the future, if it comes around again, you're prepared for it. And you have a tougher skin. Does that make sense? Because I don't know if that's a phrase that's universal or not. So yeah, so this is where I need your help because this is what I got from it. Now, keep in mind, I watched this and listened to this for one time straight through. I don't pause anything. This is my interpretation right now. But many of you probably have heard this song 8,000 times, so you're more versed, and I know that there's Baby Metal's fan base. A lot of you know a lot more than me, and I love reading the education you provide in the comments. So, give me more perspectives on this, please. Tell me if I'm pretty much on target, or if I'm way off, let me know. But this is what I got from it. So it felt just beautiful. And it felt like when she was singing the song, she was kind of looking up into the sky, into the air. So that makes me think of her thinking of love in some way. Um, was this song also close to when COVID like first started? Because I think I read somewhere about that. Tell me if I'm wrong. I think I read somewhere when this song was made, it was sort of like when COVID first started, and then like, when and that's when they stopped concerts and stopped things like that. But then something about, I think I read somewhere like 18 months later, when it started to be where you can start singing in public again or something. Is this somehow related to this song? I read somewhere now that I remember, and I think it pertains to this, but I might be wrong, so I'm not committing to it. So let me know in the comments. I'm always honest on this channel. If I don't know something, I'm telling you I don't. So you tell me. But yeah, other than that, this is the part of the show where I always do a thumbs up pass if I like a song, thumbs down ass if I don't like a song. I liked it. I like the layers that Baby Metal is showing me. And also shout out to the wonderful band there that was playing. Is that the Kami something band or whatever, with the white face on, and they were tearing up the guitars and everything like that. I'm bad with names, that I'm sorry about. But they shout out to them too, because they really were tearing it up and really doing a beautiful instrumental piece, which was accompanied, in pairing with the beautiful sounds of Sue Metal. Um, I hope that's Sue Metal. I think it is. Being honest again. But yeah, so educate me. I like to be educated. So anyway, thanks so much. If you want to see one of the other songs that I reacted to from Baby Metal, I want you to check out right there. Okay. I'm always here to support the musicians. Make known that that's my focal point. So take it easy and keep it breezy, like my hat says.